Underground operations mean you do all the work yourself, Gareth. Nice mix. And it's funny. We were talking earlier about 10 years ago, DJs thought it was going to be absolutely crazy bringing a DJ booth into the a laptop into the DJ booth, and here we are 10 years later, playing on something no one envisioned 10 years ago, an iPad, and it's amazing sometimes when you think, for those of us who are old, think way back. And Gareth is a pioneer. I saw him. He was involved in the Lemur, the Jazz Mutant sort of projects, and so instead of asking what got you into this, I think we can all agree that all of us at different phases of our life, even you guys, the viewers, like when you first see technology, you're like, wow, and I wish it could do this, and I wish it could do this. And Gareth is a guy, when I met him, and all the guys at Line are like, wow, I wish you can do this, and they actually went and did it. So it's awesome if you really, when you believe in something, do it. And so great job, Gareth. So instead of talking about the history, we've got a short bit of time. For those of you who don't know, figure it out, look into Remix. They do a product called Grid. That's the sort of live thing. It's an Ableton thing. I think I want to talk more about what are you guys up to, what's going on this summer, where can people see you and get to know more about you, because you can find stuff on the internet historically. So what's next for you after this Berlin Monday night rave?
The next thing is actually a trip to Barcelona for Sonar Festival. So I don't know if any of you guys are going to be there, but we're going to be hosting our first remix rave. So basically people will be able to perform, basically Richie Horton, and maybe John if we can badger him into it.
If just like today, I was promised some drinks. If you promise me drinks, I will show up at the party.
He'll do anything for a drink. So basically, yeah, we're going to be doing a remix rave. So at the Minus store in Barcelona, I think on the Saturday, basically Rich will be performing a set on his on the Plastic Man remix app, and then people in the audience will be able to sign up and actually have a go themselves. And also, John will be having a little spin with his remix app, and people can have a go.
Yeah, so a lot of the world's going to be at Sonar for this summer's edition. So if any of you are there, come by and say hi. Minus is doing, I think, some kind of renegade sort of shop. They always do cool things. So again, behind the scenes, well, this time we're going to do something publicly. There's going to be all kinds of people there. And what else is in store for the summer after that?
Well, actually, at Sonar as well, we're also going to be having a little workshop on Capture and Capture Pad and Grid. And actually, I think Ambivalent from Minus is going to be presenting how he uses Line technology for his live set, which is going to be pretty exciting.
Great. Any new products on the horizon, or people are just starting to hear about Remix and Grid. I think those are the core products of the company. What can we expect in the next year? And then I think we'll get back to some music.
Basically, so far, I don't know if you've seen all of the Remix apps, but there's actually 5 editions. So the first one was the Plastic Man app, and after that there was a Joris Vaughan version, and it's got Joris's it's got his do you know The Secret by Joris Vaughan? So his massive hit is on there basically. Yeah, it's a killer. So basically you can get the parts of The Secret and mash them together with whatever you want. Also the third app in the series was Dubfire, and actually the Dubfire app is about to get an update. There's a couple of tracks that a lot of people have been asking for, and we managed to wangle them out of his hands. So that's going to be awesome. So you're going to get all the parts to that as well. And the fourth was Stefan Bodzin and Mark Romboy. They recently did their Lunar live tour, which is actually a really awesome show, which was really using a lot of this new technology. They had the core of their show was 4 iPads, and actually 2 of them were running our technology. So 2 of them were running, well, actually 3 of them were running our stuff. So we had Grid, Live Control, and Capture Pad, and also some other guys in Berlin who make this really cool, really visual app called Concrete Performer. So that's really killer. And yeah, naturally these guys. Who else could we work with apart from the pioneer of digital technology, John Acquaviva, and his cohort, Olivier Giacomoto. So yeah, thank you.
Well, thanks, and it's a pleasure to work with you. And I just realize how hard it is to do a show, so I have to thank you, Chris. As much as I want to be a terrorist and take control of this show, I'm really tired after working for 10 minutes. So You know, maybe I was very proud to play. I played mostly a lot of new definitive stuff. So for those of you guys who heard about me or not following the label, or those of you, you know, I was. Hope you like the definitive stuff. We got the definitive remix app. I'm happy to be a part of such a nice group. You know, the other artists who've done it.
Which you can get right now on the iTunes store.
Which you can get on the iTunes store right now. But I know you're making big plans for the year, working with all kinds of people.
There's some killer apps on the way for this time right
Excellent. So play a bit more from there. Chris, I'm tired. It's hard work. I respect your effort at the show. Thank you for having me. And I just want to go drink now. I quit. I'm not a terrorist. It's too hard. It's too hard.